Welcome aboard the train of dreams, a gentle journey from the sleepy modern era. Tonight, let your thoughts drift with the soothing rhythm of soft soundscapes, guiding you into calm, restful sleep. Each moment here is crafted to bring you peace, comfort, and relaxation as you drift into slumber. If you find this journey helps you unwind, we'd love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Your encouragement helps us keep creating these dreamy escapes, so you can always have a place to return to for rest and comfort. Now, settle in, close your eyes, and let the train of dreams carry you gently into the night. Tonight, we'll be sharing a calming bedtime story called The Train of Dreams, a gentle journey through starlit fields, moonlit skies, and the harbor of dreams. So get cozy, let the day fade away, and allow this story to carry you into deep rest. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new bedtime journey. Gentle introduction. The night has settled softly over the world. The last echoes of the day have faded, and everything grows still. The air is quiet, touched by the cool hush that only nighttime can bring. Above, the sky stretches wide, deep and endless, filled with stars that blink gently like little lanterns hung high in the heavens. The moon glows with a tender light, painting the earth in silver shadows. All around, the world seems to be holding its breath, as if waiting for something special to arrive. In the distance, faint at first, there comes a low, soothing sound. It is not thunder, nor wind, nor any noise from the busy hours of daylight. It is the quiet rumble of something magical drawing near. If you listen closely, you can hear it now, soft as a heartbeat. The sound grows warmer, fuller, wrapping the night in a blanket of comfort. Then, with a shimmer of light on the horizon, it appears. A train, unlike any train you have ever known, glides into view. Its body glows faintly, as if woven from moonlight and stars. Each carriage shines with a gentle silver hue, and the windows gleam like lanterns floating in the dark. It does not roar or rattle, as other trains do. Instead, it hums like a lullaby, smooth and calm, as though it knows its purpose is not to rush, but to soothe. This is no ordinary train. This is the train of dreams. The train slows as it approaches a small station, but this station is not like the ones you pass during the day. No signs, no crowds, no clamor of footsteps or voices. This is a secret station, one that only reveals itself when the world has grown quiet and sleep begins to call. Its wooden platform glimmers faintly, touched by starlight. Lanterns hang along its posts, their golden glow swaying gently in the cool night air. There is no announcement, no timetable, no clock ticking on the wall. The train of dreams arrives only when it is needed, and always right on time. The doors of the train open with the softest sigh, as though the train itself is breathing out an invitation. Inside, a gentle glow spills onto the platform. Velvet seats shimmer like clouds, waiting to cradle those who are ready for rest. The air carries the faint scent of lavender and fresh night rain. Every detail is designed to calm, to soothe, to bring peace. You are standing on the platform now, watching this magical train. It waits for you without hurry, without demand. Its presence is patient, as though it understands that the choice to board is yours alone. The stars above twinkle brighter, as if urging you gently forward. The moon tilts in the sky, its glow wrapping around you like a blanket. You feel safe. You feel welcome. Step closer. The platform beneath your feet feels steady, solid, yet touched with the hush of dreams. Each step you take toward the glowing doorway of the train is lighter than the last, as though the weight of the day is slipping from your shoulders. The train of dreams is here for you, and only you. Inside the carriage, soft music drifts through the air, not loud, not sharp, but quiet and smooth, like the sound of a harp played far away, or the gentle rustle of wind through leaves. The light is warm and kind, never harsh. Come aboard, step into the glow of the train, and let its peace wrap around you. As you take your seat, you feel the velvet cushions sink gently beneath you, soft and embracing. The window beside you frames the endless night sky. Stars drift lazily across the horizon. The moon beams kindly, watching over your journey. The hum of the train is steady, like the rhythm of a lullaby. It feels as though the whole world is singing you to sleep. This is your train, your journey, your place of rest. There is no rush here, no expectation, no path but the one that dreams will weave for you. All you must do is breathe, close your eyes, and let the night carry you. The train of dreams waits with open doors and a quiet heart, ready to take you where peace lives, where starlight shines, where sleep is gentle and deep. So lean back, rest your head. The train is waiting, and your journey begins now. 2. Boarding the train. The train waits quietly at the secret station, its glow shining gently against the night sky. The silver carriages stretch long and smooth, polished like a mirror, as though the moon herself has poured her light into their frames. The windows glow with a soft golden shine, not bright, not sharp, but gentle, like lanterns guiding travellers home. The light flickers slightly, like the steady flame of a candle, creating a warmth that reaches out even to the platform where you stand. The doors open with a hush, inviting you closer. The sound is soft, like fabric sliding against fabric, and it feels almost like the train is sighing in relief to see you. You step onto the platform, and for a moment you pause to take in the view before you. The carriages hum faintly, their silver sides reflecting the stars above. Each carriage seems to have its own quiet personality, one glowing a little brighter, another shimmering with the faintest hint of blue, another shaped in such a way that it feels rounder, cozier, like a pillow. As you draw nearer to the open doorway, the glow from inside wraps around you, warm and comforting. The first step onto the train feels lighter than you expect, as though the floor is not made of steel but of something softer, something gentler, almost like stepping onto a cloud. A hush falls over you, deeper than silence, a kind of peace that sinks into your chest. Inside, the carriages shine like starlit halls. The seats are not hard benches, not stiff chairs, but soft velvet cushions, plush and smooth. They look as if they are made from the very clouds that drift above the world, gathered and stitched into place. Each seat beckons you to rest, to sink down, to let your body grow heavy and your mind light. The windows arch high and wide, giving a full view of the night beyond. Through them, the stars glimmer like diamonds, scattered across an endless sky. You move further down the aisle, and your footsteps make no sound. The floor is smooth and forgiving, absorbing every step as though it wishes to keep the calm unbroken. Along the walls, lantern-like lights glow faintly, casting golden pools across the velvet seats and gentle reflections on the silver frames of the train. The air is cool, touched with the faintest scent of lavender, as though the train itself carries the breath of a nighttime garden wherever it goes. From the far end of the carriage, a figure approaches. He is the conductor of the train of dreams. He is not hurried, not stern, but calm and gentle, his steps as light as the hush of falling snow. He wears a neat uniform, but it is unlike the stiff clothing of the day. His coat seems to shimmer faintly, as though woven from threads of starlight. His hat tilts slightly forward, the brim glowing faintly in the lantern light, and his smile, kind, warm, endless, welcomes you without a single word. His eyes, soft and steady, seem to tell you everything you need to know. You are safe here. You are cared for. You are meant to be on this journey. He gives a slight nod, lifting a hand as though to gesture toward the seats waiting for you. For some travellers, the conductor may appear as a kind old man with silver hair. For others, he may look like a wise, friendly owl, his feathers smooth and polished, his eyes wide with kindness. For you, he is exactly who you need him to be. Whoever he is, whatever he looks like, one truth is the same. He is here to guide you, and his presence fills you with peace. The conductor pauses beside each traveller, giving them a nod, a reassuring glance, or a small touch on the shoulder. He carries no tickets, no clipboard, no whistle. His task is simpler, kinder, to remind each passenger that they belong here, that this train is for them. When he reaches you, his smile deepens. For a moment it feels as though time slows. You feel the weight of the day slip further away, replaced by a calm that sinks into every part of you. Then, with a small bow, he steps back, giving you space to find your seat. You move toward a seat near the wide window. The cushion welcomes you the moment you sit, wrapping around your body like a gentle embrace. You lean back, and it is as though the seat itself is holding you, keeping you steady and safe. The velvet is cool to the touch, soft as feathers. The back of the seat curves around your shoulders, supporting you like a friend's embrace. You let your body sink deeper, and already you feel your breath slowing, your thoughts softening. Through the window beside you, the world outside sparkles. Fields stretch into the distance, touched by the pale light of the moon. Trees stand like gentle guardians, their branches swaying softly in the breeze. In the far distance, mountains glow faintly, their peaks touched with silver. The stars above glimmer endlessly, as though the whole sky has been scattered with light to guide your journey. You glance around the carriage once more. Passengers sit in quiet peace, each one wrapped in their own cocoon of calm. Some close their eyes, already drifting into rest. Others gaze at the sky, watching as the stars wink down from above. None of them hurry, none of them worry. Every face carries the same peace, the peace of letting go. The conductor moves slowly back to his place at the front of the carriage. He pauses once, turning back to glance at the passengers, his smile steady, his eyes soft. With a single nod, he confirms what you already feel in your heart. You are ready. The train is ready. The journey is about to begin. The doors slide closed behind you, sealing the train in its cocoon of warmth and quiet. The glow inside remains steady, golden and calm. The hum of the engine begins, low and steady, like the deep, reassuring sound of a heartbeat. The train of dreams is alive now, preparing to move forward. You close your eyes for just a moment, and you feel the rhythm of the train beneath you. It is not harsh or shaking, but smooth and steady, like the gentle rocking of a cradle. The velvet cushion supports you fully, holding you in place, and the air around you is filled with a soft lullaby, the kind that drifts on the edges of sleep. This is the moment of beginning. The train of dreams is ready to carry you, and you are ready to be carried. All around you, passengers lean deeper into their seats, sighing softly as the last of the day fades from their shoulders. The conductor lifts his hand to the brim of his hat, tipping it forward once, a final signal, and then, with a whisper of motion, the train begins to glide. It does not jerk forward, it does not thunder on its tracks. Instead, it slips away from the station as gently as a breeze, its silver carriages rolling smoothly into the night. The windows glow warmly, lanterns drifting through the dark. The train of dreams has begun its journey, and you are aboard. 3. First journey through the starlit fields. The train glides forward, smooth and steady, as though it is floating rather than rolling along its tracks. You feel the faintest rocking beneath you, gentle and soothing, like the rhythm of a lullaby. Outside the wide windows, the secret station fades into the night. The lanterns grow smaller, dimmer, until they are swallowed by the darkness behind. Ahead lies a world bathed in starlight, waiting to reveal itself as the train of dreams carries you deeper into its magic. At first the night feels endless, a soft black velvet stretched across the earth. The moon lingers above, glowing with a quiet kindness, and the stars seem to draw closer as the train glides forward. Then slowly the landscape begins to open, as though it too has been waiting for the train to arrive. Fields stretch out on either side of the tracks, wide and unbroken, glowing faintly under the touch of moonlight. The grass shimmers like silver threads woven into a giant blanket. The wind stirs softly, brushing the blades so that the whole field ripples in waves. A living ocean made not of water, but of starlit green. Fireflies rise from the grass in twinkling bursts of light. Their small bodies, glowing like fallen stars, come to rest upon the earth. They drift upward, hover, and dance in patterns, as though celebrating the arrival of the train. The windows of the carriage frame this vision perfectly, offering a view that feels endless. You press a little deeper into your seat, letting your body relax, and gaze outward. The world beyond is calm, serene, alive only with the soft movements of nature at rest. It feels like watching a dream unfold, each detail more soothing than the last. The train moves slowly, unhurried, giving you time to notice everything. In the distance, a line of trees marks the edge of the fields. Their branches sway gently in the night breeze, casting long, soft shadows across the glowing grass. An owl perches upon one of the branches, its wide golden eyes following the train. But instead of piercing, its gaze is calm, welcoming, as though blessing the journey. As the train glides further, the fields open wider, and you see flowers scattered across the grass. They glow faintly, their petals shimmering like pearls. Some are pale blue, others soft white, others golden as though kissed by sunlight that lingers even in the night. They bend slightly in the breeze, swaying together in gentle harmony. The sight fills your heart with a stillness, a quiet joy that feels safe and complete. You lean your head against the cool glass of the window. The hum of the train and the vision of the fields weave together, lulling your body into deeper rest. Each breath grows slower, steadier, as though syncing with the rhythm of the passing landscape. The passengers around you are equally entranced. Some smile faintly, their eyes half closed, letting the view carry them towards sleep. Others whisper soft sighs of contentment, their voices barely above the hum of the train. The conductor stands at the far end of the carriage, silent but present. His posture is calm, his expression steady. He watches the passengers with eyes full of kindness, making sure each one feels the peace of this moment. When his gaze meets yours, he gives a small nod, as though to remind you that you are exactly where you need to be. Then he turns back toward the front, his hat glowing faintly under the lantern light. Beyond the fields, you notice a stream winding its way through the grass. It glimmers like a ribbon of silver, catching the moonlight on its rippling surface. The water flows gently, its pace slow, as though it is in no rush to reach its end. You can almost hear it, a faint trickling that blends seamlessly with the hum of the train. Along its edges, tall reeds sway, their tips glowing softly, like torches marking the path of the water. A pair of deer bend their heads to drink, their movements graceful, unbothered by the passing train. They lift their eyes once, calm and shining, then return to their quiet ritual. The air inside the carriage carries a cool freshness, touched with the faint scent of grass and flowers, as though the train itself has gathered the breath of the fields and brought it in for the passengers to share. With every inhale you feel lighter, calmer, as though the tension of the day is drifting further and further away. The fields continue for miles, stretching endlessly under the glow of the stars. The horizon curves gently, and the train follows the tracks that cut smoothly through the glowing grass. You notice the constellations above, brighter now, as though leaning closer to watch the journey. They sparkle with steady light, guiding the train forward, their reflections shimmering faintly in the glass of the windows. Every detail, every sound, every sight is made to ease you. The train hums like a lullaby. The fields shimmer like waves of light. The fireflies drift upward in slow spirals, like sparks rising from a lantern's flame, and all of it together feels like a dream stitched into the night, a dream that belongs to you. As the train glides deeper into the fields, you feel your body sink even further into the velvet seat. Your head grows heavier, your eyelids softer. You close your eyes for a moment, and the vision of the fields lingers behind them. Silver grass, glowing flowers, fireflies dancing in the air. The image rocks gently in your mind, cradling you toward the edge of sleep. When you open your eyes again, the train is still gliding steady and smooth through the endless starlit fields, but now it feels as though you have become part of it. The peace of the land outside has slipped into the carriage, into your very being, weaving itself around your thoughts and breath. The fields whisper their farewell as the horizon begins to change. Trees gather more closely now, forming a darker line against the silver grass. The moon rises higher, its glow guiding the train toward what lies ahead. The conductor lifts his hand once more, adjusting his hat as though signaling the next part of the journey. The train of dreams has carried you through the starlit fields, and already you feel lighter, calmer, freer. The fields fade into the distance behind, but their peace lingers, wrapping itself around you like a blanket. Ahead lies something new, something even more wondrous. The train hums forward, steady and sure, carrying you closer to the sky itself. 4. Second journey, the sky bridge. The train moves steadily, gliding out of the endless fields. The silver grass and glowing flowers grow smaller in the distance, fading like the last notes of a lullaby. Slowly the horizon begins to change. The land beneath the tracks grows softer. The air grows lighter, and the stars above seem to lean closer. You can feel it. The train of dreams is preparing to leave the earth behind. The hum of the engine deepens, steady and calm, like the slow beating of a great, gentle heart. The carriage tilts ever so slightly, a smooth, effortless rise that carries no weight, no strain. You sink deeper into your seat as the train begins to climb. The velvet cushions hold you, steady and safe. while the glowing lantern light inside the carriage stays soft and warm. Through the wide windows, you see the first hints of what lies ahead. The fields fade into mist, and the mist gives way to open sky. A bridge, long, glowing, delicate as spun glass, stretches into the night. It shimmers with silver light, woven from moonbeams and stardust. It arches high above the earth, connecting horizon to horizon, a pathway built only for this train, only for dreamers like you. The train of dreams reaches the foot of the bridge, and for a moment, the world seems to hold its breath. Then, without a sound, the wheels touch the glowing track, and the carriage begins its journey across the sky. The bridge feels endless, a ribbon of light suspended in the dark. Below, clouds drift lazily, soft and white, their edges glowing under the moon. They stretch like fields of cotton, rolling gently, as if inviting you to sink into their comfort. Above, the stars glitter brighter than ever, their light reflected on the silver rails. Each star seems close enough to touch, their glow spilling through the windows like soft rain. You lean your head against the glass and watch as the train glides higher and higher. The world below grows distant, small, hushed. The rivers gleam faintly, winding like silver threads. The forests are dark green shadows, the mountains faint silhouettes touched by moonlight. All the noise of the world, all the worries of the day, shrink until they disappear. All that remains is the train, the bridge, the stars, and the deep, endless night. The passengers around you feel the change as well. Their bodies sink further into the velvet seats, their eyes growing heavier. A man rests his head against the window, his breath slow and even, a faint smile on his lips. A child curls against her blanket, clutching a small toy close to her chest, already drifting towards sleep. Couples hold hands loosely, their fingers brushing but their bodies relaxed, their faces calm as they watch the stars. The bridge stretches on, and with every moment the train glides deeper into the heavens. The hum of the wheels against the glowing track is smooth, almost like the sound of waves rolling against the shore. The lanterns inside the carriage flicker softly, their light swaying with the gentle rhythm of the train. Outside, the stars shine in great clusters, patterns woven across the dark. You notice constellations forming, shapes of animals, of ships, of flowers. One star twinkles brighter than the rest, pulsing gently like a heartbeat, as if it is watching over the train. Another seems to drift, moving slowly alongside the carriages, like a firefly guiding the way. The sky itself feels alive, and you are part of it now, carried forward on a glowing bridge of dreams. As the train climbs higher, the moon grows larger in the window. It hangs above the bridge, glowing like a guardian lantern. Its light spills across the carriages, painting everything in silver and pearl. For a moment it feels as though the train is moving directly toward it, ready to slip inside its glow. The moon's face is calm, gentle, ancient. Its silence is not empty but full, filled with wisdom, filled with peace. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply, and imagine the train floating on waves of moonlight. The rhythm of the wheels becomes the rhythm of your breath. The hum of the engine becomes the hum of your heart. Everything sinks together, slow and steady, wrapping you in the kind of calm that only night can bring. When you open your eyes again, the bridge still stretches ahead, long and glowing, but something has changed. Below the train, the clouds begin to glow from within, as though stars have slipped inside them to rest. They shimmer softly, turning the whole sky into a sea of light. The train glides above it all, the bridge glowing beneath its wheels, and for a moment you feel as though you are sailing across the surface of the stars themselves. The passengers are quiet now, their bodies heavy with rest. Some are already asleep, their faces relaxed, their breathing deep. Others linger at the edge of dreams, their eyes half closed, their thoughts drifting with the rhythm of the train. The entire carriage feels like a cradle, rocking gently, carrying its passengers deeper and deeper into peace. The conductor pauses once more at the front of the carriage. He places a hand on the silver rail, his back to the passengers, his gaze fixed on the path ahead. The glow of the bridge reflects faintly on his shoulders. He stands tall, steady, a guardian of this journey. The bridge arches onward, leading the train higher still. The world below has vanished now, hidden beneath layers of glowing clouds. All that remains is the vast sky, the moon above, and the endless stars. You are no longer bound to the earth. You are part of the heavens, carried safely on silver rails that shimmer like the threads of a dream. The train hums softly, the bridge glows steadily, and your body feels heavy and light at once. Your eyes grow heavy again, your breath slow and even. Each moment stretches, calm and endless, as though time itself has paused to give you rest. And then, just as gently as it began, the climb softens. The bridge begins to descend, leading the train back toward the horizon. The moon lingers above, watching with calm eyes, but the silver rails curve downward, guiding the train towards something new. The conductor lifts his hand once more to his hat, as though to signal the shift. The passengers stir faintly, though no one speaks. No one breaks the hush of the night. The bridge has carried you across the sky, and now it is time for the next part of the journey. Ahead, shadows gather into the shape of a vast forest, its trees rising like towers against the silver horizon. Their leaves shimmer faintly, touched by moonlight, waiting to sing their lullabies. The train of dreams glides forward, leaving the bridge behind, carrying you toward the dream forest. 5. Third journey, the dream forest. The train glides smoothly off the sky bridge, leaving the silver rails of moonlight behind. Slowly, the horizon changes once again. Ahead, a forest rises tall and deep, its trees standing like guardians of the night, their silhouettes stretch high, their crowns swaying gently, glowing faintly under the watchful gaze of the moon. The train of dreams drifts toward it, and the closer it comes, the more the forest seems to open, as if it has been waiting for you all along. The first trees stand like tall pillars, their trunks wide and strong, the bark shimmering with silver flecks. The branches arch overhead, weaving together to form a gentle canopy that glows as though sprinkled with starlight. The leaves whisper softly, stirred by a breeze that carries the scent of night flowers and cool earth. It feels like entering a cathedral of dreams, a sacred space where silence itself has a voice. The train hums quietly, respectful of this place. Its wheels make no harsh sound as they touch the glowing rails. Instead, it moves with the rhythm of the forest itself, a slow and steady glide that echoes the heartbeat of the trees. You press deeper into your seat and gaze out of the window, watching as the forest welcomes you. The leaves shimmer with colors not often seen in waking life. Some glow with a pale silver, like frost on glass. Others gleam golden, as though holding the memory of sunlight. Still others shimmer faintly blue, soft and cool, like the surface of a calm lake at twilight. Together they ripple in the night breeze, making the whole forest look as if it is breathing. The deeper the train glides, the softer the air feels. The coolness of the night carries a melody, faint but clear, as if the forest itself is singing. It is not a song with words, but a hum, low, tender, endless. The trunks resonate like hollow instruments, their tones deep and soothing, while the leaves add lighter notes, rustling gently in harmony. The result is a lullaby older than time, a lullaby meant for travelers who seek rest. Animals stir quietly within this dreamlike forest, their movements calm and unhurried. A family of deer steps carefully between the glowing trees, their coats dusted with starlight. They pause to watch the train glide past, their eyes soft, glowing faintly like tiny lanterns. Birds with feathers that glisten like pearls rest on the branches, their wings folded, their heads tucked beneath them in sleep. An owl blinks slowly from its perch, its eyes wise and steady, following the train with a gaze that feels like a blessing. Here and there, small rabbits hop from burrow to burrow, their ears glowing faintly at the tips. Fireflies float in clusters, their lights drifting like sparks that rise from an unseen fire. They weave through the branches, their glow blending with the leaves, making it hard to tell where the fireflies end and the trees begin. The whole forest feels alive with gentle light, as if every living thing has chosen to glow softly in the night, keeping darkness at bay without banishing it completely. The passengers are hushed, their faces pressed to the windows, their eyes wide with quiet wonder. Some smile faintly, others sigh as though a deep weight has been lifted from them. A woman rests her head against her partner's shoulder, her eyes closing as the melody of the forest fills her ears. A child points toward a cluster of glowing foxes curled in the grass, their tails wrapped around each other, their tiny chests rising and falling in perfect harmony with the hum of the trees. Inside the carriage, the air feels even softer now, carrying the faint perfume of night blossoms. You take a slow breath, and with it you feel your body sink deeper into rest. The tension in your shoulders loosens, the thoughts in your mind grow quieter, and your breath falls into rhythm with the lullaby outside. Each inhale feels like drinking in peace. Each exhale feels like letting go of everything you no longer need. As the train glides deeper, the trees part for a moment, opening into a clearing. In the center of it, a great pool reflects the stars. The water is still, clear as glass, and the constellations above shine on its surface as though the sky itself has bent down to rest in its depths. Around the edges of the pool, lilies bloom with petals like spun silver, their fragrance drifting softly into the air. The train slows almost imperceptibly, giving its passengers time to gaze at this mirror of the heavens. The sight makes your heart feel weightless, as if all the beauty of the universe has been gathered into one quiet place. Then the forest closes gently around you once more, branches arching overhead like protective arms. The melody deepens, the hum of the trees blending with the rhythm of the train, creating a harmony that seeps into your very bones. You close your eyes for a moment, and the music seems to carry you, rocking you gently toward the edge of sleep. In your mind, the shapes of the glowing animals linger, the silver leaves ripple, the stars reflect endlessly in the still pool. When you open your eyes again, the train is still gliding, steady and calm, the dreamlike forest stretching endlessly on either side. You notice something you hadn't before. The forest seems to lean in toward the train, its branches arching protectively, as though sheltering every passenger on this journey. The leaves shimmer, the trunks glow faintly, the animals watch with calm eyes. It is as though the whole forest is aware of the train's purpose, as though it too wishes you peace and rest. Slowly, almost without realizing it, Your eyelids begin to grow heavy once again. You let your head rest against the cushion, soft and steady. The lullaby of the forest grows quieter, fading into the hum of the train, until it feels less like sound and more like breath, like heartbeat, like the rhythm of sleep itself. At last, the trees begin to thin. The trunks stand farther apart. The canopy loosens, and the light of the stars returns in full, shining above the forest's edge. The train glides onward, carrying with it the hush and peace of the woods, the lullabies of the leaves, the glow of the creatures who watched you pass. The forest fades behind, but its calm lingers within you, wrapped around you like a blanket. Ahead, the horizon glimmers faintly. Something vast and gentle waits there, shimmering like an ocean of stars. The conductor lifts his hand once more, touching the brim of his hat, his silent signal that another wonder lies just ahead. The train of dreams leaves the forest behind and begins its descent toward the harbour of dreams. 6. Final stop. The harbour of dreams. The forest grows thinner behind you, the trees fading into silhouettes touched with starlight. The train of dreams glides forward steady and calm, its silver carriages glowing like lanterns in the night. Slowly the hum of the forest lullabies fades into silence. The air grows even softer, lighter, as if carrying you into the final chapter of this journey. Through the wide windows, the horizon begins to change. At first it looks like mist, shimmering, glowing faintly in the distance. But as the train draws closer, you see it is not mist at all. It is water, an ocean unlike any you have ever known. The harbour of dreams stretches out before you, vast and endless, its surface glittering with the light of 1,000,000 stars. The tracks of the train ease downward, carrying the carriages gently toward the shore. The wheels hum softly against the glowing rails, and the entire carriage seems to breathe with the rhythm of the descent. You lean against the window, your body heavy and relaxed, your eyes wide with wonder. The closer you come, the more the harbour reveals itself. The water is not dark, not deep and shadowed like the seas of the waking world. Instead, it shimmers with light, as though the stars themselves have slipped from the sky to float upon its surface. Each wave sparkles, rising and falling in gentle ripples, casting beams of silver across the night. When the water stirs, the light dances, turning the whole harbour into a sea of moving constellations. It is as though the entire sky has been laid down upon the earth to rest. Along the edges of the harbour, small boats wait. They are not grand ships, not heavy or imposing. They are gentle vessels, each one glowing softly like a lantern, their sails pale and translucent, catching the faintest breeze. Some rock quietly at the docks, their ropes tied loosely to wooden posts. Others drift already upon the water, guided by invisible currents toward the open ocean of stars. Each one seems to be waiting for someone. Each one seems to know its purpose. The train slows as it nears the shore. The carriages glide to a stop, the hum of the engine aiding into silence. The doors open with a soft sigh, and the cool air of the harbour drifts inside. It carries the scent of salt and starlight, fresh and gentle, wrapping around you like a soft blanket. Passengers begin to rise, though none in a hurry. Their movements are slow, unhurried, as though each one already feels the weight of dreams pulling them forward. They gather their belongings, though none carry much, only what their hearts have chosen to keep. A woman clutches a small book, a child holds a favourite toy, an old man leans on a cane that glows faintly, its wood polished smooth by years of use. Each traveller steps toward the doors, their faces calm, their eyes softened with the glow of the harbour. The conductor stands at the doorway, his figure framed by the lantern light of the carriage. His smile is warm, patient, endless. He greets each passenger as they pass. A nod here, a soft glance there, his presence a promise that they are ready. For some, he adjusts a cloak or offers a steadying hand. For others, he says nothing at all, for no words are needed. His kindness is constant, his role simple, to guide every dreamer to the place where they belong. When it is your turn, you step forward. His eyes meet yours, and in them you see everything. Welcome, safety. Rest. He tips his hat once more, the same gesture he has made throughout the journey, a silent blessing. Then he gestures outward, toward the harbour, toward the glowing boats that wait upon the starlit water. You step down onto the dock. The wood beneath your feet is smooth, glowing faintly as though polished by light itself. The harbour is quiet, filled only with the soft sound of waves lapping gently against the posts and the faint rustle of sails. The night sky reflects perfectly in the water, so perfectly that it is hard to tell where the sea ends and the heavens begin. For a moment, you feel as though you are standing at the edge of infinity, surrounded by stars above and below. The boats are waiting. One in particular draws your eye, glowing just a little brighter than the rest. Its sail flutters gently, though no wind stirs. Its light reflects in the water, casting ripples of silver that dance across the dock. You know without doubt that this boat is yours. It has been waiting for you, and only you. You step into the vessel, and the seat cushions you like velvet, soft and steady. The boat sways once, lightly, before settling. It feels alive, as though it recognizes you, as though it is pleased to finally begin. With no push, no oars, no command, the boat drifts away from the dock, carrying you gently out into the harbour of dreams. Behind you, the train waits quietly, its lantern windows glowing. You see the conductor watching from the doorway, his figure steady and calm. He does not wave, but his presence is enough. You know that the train of dreams will always be there, ready for you whenever you need it again. The boat glides farther into the harbour. The water rocks you gently, its rhythm slow and even, like the rocking of a cradle. The stars shimmer all around, above and below, until you are floating in a sea of light. The sails catch a breeze you cannot feel, and the boat drifts smoothly, carrying you deeper into calm. Your body grows heavier, your eyes softer. The rocking of the boat and the hush of the water blend together into a lullaby. The sound of the waves is like breathing, slow, even, comforting. You let your head rest back, and the sky becomes a blanket, wrapping you in silver and peace. The further you drift, the less the world feels separate. The stars blur gently, the waves hum faintly, and all of it becomes one. The harbour, the sky, the water, the light, all of it folds into you, and you into it. You are no longer a passenger, no longer separate from the dream. You are part of it now. Your breath slows once more, steady and calm. Your body relaxes fully, every part sinking into rest. The boat carries you forward, endlessly, peacefully, into the horizon where dreams live. You close your eyes, and the harbour of dreams welcomes you into its embrace. And so the journey ends. The train has brought you here, the harbour has received you, and now the dreams are yours to drift into. The water rocks you softly, the stars glow kindly, and the night carries you away, safe and at peace. The train of dreams will be there whenever you need it again. For now you rest. For now you sleep. 7. Closing wind down for sleep. The harbour grows quieter as your little boat drifts farther out upon the glowing waves. The docks fade behind you, their lanterns becoming small sparks in the distance. The train itself is no longer in sight, yet its presence lingers like a memory, soft and reassuring, as if it still hums quietly in your heart. The water is calm, rocking the boat in a rhythm as old as time. Each movement is slow, gentle, steady, like being held, like being carried. The stars shimmer above, mirrored perfectly in the waves below, until you are surrounded by light on every side. The air is cool and fresh, brushing softly against your skin. It feels like a whisper, a quiet promise that you are safe, that you can let go. Your breath falls into the rhythm of the boat. Inhale as the water rises beneath you. Exhale as it sinks away again. The pattern is steady, unbroken, as if the harbour itself is breathing with you. With every breath in, peace fills your body. With every breath out, all the weight of the day slips away. You feel your shoulders grow heavier against the cushion. Your hands rest more loosely at your sides. The muscles in your face soften. Your eyes drift closed, though you may still open them just to watch the stars for a moment more. Each time they close again, they grow heavier, more eager to rest. The sound of the waves is like a lullaby, hushed and endless. The boat creaks softly now and then, its voice low and kind, as if it too is singing you towards sleep. The stars overhead twinkle slowly, patiently, waiting for you to drift away into their glow. You are not in a rush. There is no need to hurry. The night stretches wide and infinite, giving you all the time in the world to rest. The water will carry you. The stars will watch over you. The harbour will hold you. All you must do is let go. Feel the day leaving you now. Every thought, every worry, every sound that lingers from the waking world, all of it fades, carried away on the gentle tide. What remains is only peace. What remains is only stillness. You are floating, safe and calm, on a sea of dreams. Your body grows heavier with each moment, sinking deeper into rest. Your breath slows further, soft and quiet, almost like the rhythm of sleep itself. The stars blur softly as your eyes close again, and this time you allow them to stay closed. You are ready, ready to drift, ready to rest, ready to sleep. The boat rocks once more, steady and kind, and you feel yourself slipping deeper, farther into the quiet heart of the harbour. You are safe, you are at peace, you are loved. Now sleep, traveller. Sleep deeply, sleep gently, dream beautifully.